Erin from 8 is Great. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am so glad you're here. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. And if you're returning, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well and battling out all of our stay-at-home, social distancing, handling it okay. I'm really thankful for social media this week and the ability to connect and do things like this, where at least I can feel like I'm hanging out with friends, even if it's just me in my house and you guys in your house. So today I wanted to talk about hair, and specifically growing out a pixie cut. So as you can see, I do have a pixie cut. I am in the process of growing mine out. The last time I had my hair cut was in December, so I'm at the 3-month mark. And in my opinion, this is the second time that I've grown out a pixie. From 3 to 6 months is really kind of the tough stage where you really are battling that urge to be like, I'm just gonna chop it all back up, at least it looked like something. And so I jokingly said to my husband how I was thankful that we all got put on social quarantine, so at least for a couple weeks I don't have to worry about going out and trying to figure out what in the world to do. So, as somebody who has grown out a pixie twice, I wanted to offer some of my suggestions and things that I've learned along the way. I want to start by saying that I love the pixie. If I was super awesome and techie, I would be like, look, and I'd, insert a super cute picture of when my hair is short and kept up. But I don't know how to do that. And if I'm being totally honest, my brain is completely fried after the last week. I became a full-time teacher to 6 different ages, a full-time in-house cook, and a full-time WWE ringmaster. So, fun times. But if you do go look at my profile picture for this channel, you'll see when it's nice and cute and short. So I love the pixie. I love that it's easy. I think it looks well put together. It only takes 2 minutes and then you're done, out the door, ready to go. All those things about it, I love. But the 2 reasons that I decided to grow out this time, one is that it is financially more to keep it up, because even though the day-to-day stuff is easier and you're not having to take as much time, you do have to go and keep it trimmed. Every 4 to 6 weeks usually is when you have to go and get it trimmed. And right now my husband and I are trying to do Dave Ramsey and pay off all of our debt, which means that it's not in our budget for me to be going to the hairstylists all the time. So that was the first reason. And then the second reason is that it does get a little bit boring after a while. I think I had it for almost a year now. And after a while you're kind of like, okay, there's only so many ways that I can like twist this piece here or pin it back there. And then you want it longer. And then I'm sure at some point I will go back and chop it all off again. So anyways, tips for growing out your pixie from a mom who's done it before. So the first one that I have is right here, what you will see in all my videos I think so far, bobby pins. I just twist the front back because the biggest thing that you want to do is getting the longer front pieces, especially if you had an asymmetrical one, off your face. So if you can pull those back and then kind of shape the back of it, it will help it to look like it's still a hairstyle. So I love doing the twist. Sometimes I'll do a braid and just put it up there with a bobby pin, no big deal. Another thing that I do a lot is I will use, whoops, my thing fell, sorry. These little clips, I don't know if you can see those, and I'll pull them back as well. Sometimes I do it on both sides, so it almost looks like a fake out, half up, half down, but those are both really helpful. I also got one of these. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them before, but they're super cute. They're headbands, but they're wired, and they don't hurt, which I really like, but then they also turn into like a little bow. Isn't that cute? So you can use headbands to help with the grow out process. You can also use soft headbands. I use those a lot, especially if I'm just kind of around the house, because what I'll do is I will pull it back. That's super fun, isn't it? I will pull it back up at the top, and then I'll pull the headbands around. And so that's another good way to kind of work on getting it away from your face and doing something with it. I do still try and use my flat iron to give it some lift and shape it. And then I'll also use a whole lot of my dry shampoo. I like the Dove dry shampoo a lot. So So I'll use that, which will give it some texture and help it to stay. There's a lot that you can do to kind of fake out hairstyles when you're growing out your pixie, where you're either pinning it on one side or the other, and you can even get, when it gets long enough, like I can almost do two little, now they're super tiny, but two little pigtails down there. You know, so I could wear like a fun little sports headband and have two little pigtails. You can do headbands that are like the braided and beaded. This one has like pearls and stuff in it, and put it in there as well. So, boom. You can get that idea. And I'll use that sometimes at work if I need a way to pull it off my face, but I still want it to look feminine and semi-professional. Then I'll put on a headband, I'll twist it, my hair going down the headband, and then bobby pin it. The biggest thing that I can do to offer you guys support or suggestions is utilizing all sorts of accessories, pulling it away from your face, and do not give in to the temptation. You will be so tempted in that 3 to 6 months to be like, you know what, never mind, I'm done. I'm gonna go back. At least when it was a pixie, it looked like a style. I promise you, if you can make it past that 3 to 6 month mark, then you are golden. You can go to like a short bob and then a lob, and then from there, grow it out however long you want. And that's when you get to use other fun products and things like that. So don't give up, keep at it. Use all the headbands. Those are your BFFs right now. Definitely the bobby pins. Try not to wash it all the time if you can't, because it actually helps it if there is a little bit of product left in it, because you can style it easier. If you want to take collagen, that will help it to grow out faster, and just be patient. I hope those tips help. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that everybody is staying safe and healthy and making great choices during our social distancing, and I hope it will be an opportunity for us to just come together as a culture. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have tips for going out a pixie, be sure and leave them below. Thanks, and have an awesome day, guys. Bye, friends.